Have you ever wondered how the golden, sticky liquid we call honey makes its way from buzzing hives in the fields to shiny jars in the supermarket? Is it really just bees at work, or is there a fascinating process behind every single drop? Stay with us, because today we'll uncover the complete journey of honey, from flower nectar to the modern factory, and I promise you'll be surprised at how much effort, science, and care goes into creating this sweet treasure. Part 1. The beginning. Nature's tiny workers. The story of honey begins not in the factory, but in nature itself. As the morning sun rises, bees awaken inside their hive. Thousands of worker bees set out on their daily mission, collecting nectar. These tiny insects, no bigger than a fingernail, play one of the most important roles in the ecosystem. A single bee may visit over 100 flowers in one trip, carefully sipping nectar using its straw-like tongue. This nectar is stored in a special sac called the honey stomach. But the journey doesn't stop there. Back at the hive, the nectar is passed from bee to bee. Each one chews and mixes it with special enzymes that slowly transform it into honey. The liquid is then spread inside wax cells of the honeycomb. Finally, the bees fan their wings to reduce water content, turning thin nectar into thick, golden honey. When the honey is ready, bees seal the cell with a wax cap, locking freshness inside. This natural storage method has kept honey edible for thousands of years. In fact, archaeologists have found honey jars in ancient Egyptian tombs that are still perfectly preserved. Part 2. The beekeeper's role. Honey doesn't simply flow out of the hive on its own. To bring it from the bees to our tables, the work of a beekeeper is essential. Beekeepers are experts who spend years learning how to manage hives safely. Before they even open a hive, they prepare themselves with protective clothing, a full white suit, thick gloves, and a mesh veil that shields their face. This gear not only keeps them safe, but also allows them to work calmly around thousands of buzzing bees. One of their most important tools is the smoker. When gentle smoke is released near the hive, it masks the bees' alarm signals and helps keep the colony relaxed. This allows the beekeeper to move without causing panic. With steady hands, the beekeeper lifts out wooden frames packed with honeycombs. Each frame is heavy, sometimes weighing several kilograms. After collection, these frames are carefully transported to a honey house or factory, where the next stage of honey's journey begins. Part 3. Inside the factory, from hive to jar. When the honeycombs arrive at the factory, they go through several carefully designed steps to ensure purity, safety, and quality. Uncapping the honeycomb. The first step is uncapping. Machines gently slice away the thin wax layer that seals the honey cells. This allows the honey to flow freely. The removed wax isn't wasted. It's cleaned and later used in products like candles, lip balms, and cosmetics. Extraction by centrifuge. Next, the uncapped frames are placed inside giant spinning drums called centrifuges. As they spin at high speed, the honey is forced out of the combs by centrifugal force. This process extracts honey efficiently while leaving the wax combs intact, so beekeepers can return them to the hives for reuse. Filtration. The raw honey collected still contains small bits of wax, pollen, and sometimes tiny hive debris. It is passed through fine filters to remove impurities while keeping its natural properties intact. The result is a smooth, clean liquid. Gentle heating. To make honey easier to handle, it is slightly warmed. This reduces thickness and prevents early crystallization. Factories are careful here. Overheating honey can destroy nutrients and flavor, so temperatures are kept controlled. Storage in large tanks. Filtered honey is then stored in large stainless steel tanks. These tanks are airtight, ensuring no moisture or contamination enters. Honey is also tested here for quality, measuring moisture content, checking for added sugars, and ensuring purity. Bottling and packaging. Finally, the honey is moved to automated filling lines. Machines pour it into glass jars, squeeze bottles, or industrial containers, depending on demand. Each container is sealed, labeled with details like origin and type, and then boxed for shipping. Part 4. Quality and types of honey. Not all honey is the same. Its flavor, color, and aroma depend on the flowers bees visit. Clover honey, light in color and mild in taste. Acacia honey, clear, with a delicate floral sweetness. Wildflower honey, darker, with a strong and varied flavor. Manuka honey, from New Zealand, famous for its medicinal properties. Factories test every batch, making sure it meets safety standards. High-quality honey contains less than 18% moisture, ensuring it stays fresh without fermenting. Part 5. Benefits of honey. So why exactly is honey so loved and valued across the world? The answer lies in its unique combination of taste, nutrition, and healing properties. Honey is far more than just a sweetener. Unlike regular sugar, it contains antioxidants, enzymes, and essential minerals like iron, zinc, and potassium. These elements work together to boost energy levels almost instantly, which is why athletes and fitness enthusiasts often use honey as a natural energy source. Its immune-boosting qualities are also well known. A spoonful of honey can help fight seasonal allergies, soothe a sore throat, and calm a persistent cough. In fact, many households still rely on honey mixed with warm water or tea as a traditional remedy. For centuries, honey has played a vital role in medicine. Ancient civilizations used it to heal cuts, wounds, and burns because of its strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Even modern doctors sometimes use medical-grade honey for wound care. But the benefits don't stop there. Honey is also a popular natural ingredient in skincare and hair care, helping to moisturize, heal, and rejuvenate. Simply put, honey is nature's golden gift, sweet, healing, and nourishing all at once. Part 6. Beyond honey. Treasures of the hive. The hive produces much more than honey. Factories also process beeswax, turned into candles, creams, and food wraps. Bee pollen, collected as a superfood full of proteins and vitamins. Royal jelly, a rare substance that feeds the queen bee, believed to boost human health and sold as capsules or supplements. Propolis, a resin-like material bees collect from trees, used in health products for its antibacterial properties. Each of these adds value to beekeeping and shows just how resourceful these tiny insects are. Part 7. The global honey industry. Honey isn't just a sweet treat. It's part of a massive worldwide industry. Every single year, humanity produces close to 2 million tons of honey, making it one of the most popular natural products on the planet. Countries like China, Turkey, India, and the United States stand among the top producers, supplying honey to both local and international markets. Modern honey factories are equipped with state-of-the-art machinery that speeds up extraction, filtration, and packaging, while ensuring the honey remains pure and natural. Automation has allowed companies to meet growing demand without compromising quality. However, despite all this technology, the foundation of the industry hasn't changed. It still depends on bees. Bees are the real workers behind the scenes. Without them, there would be no honey, no pollination, and ultimately no healthy ecosystems. In fact, nearly 1/3 of global food crops rely on bee pollination. So while factories may handle the processing, it's the tiny honeybee that keeps the industry and our food supply alive. Part 8. Interesting facts about honey. Honey never spoils if stored properly. Jars thousands of years old are still edible. To make 1 pound of honey, bees must visit nearly 2 million flowers. A single worker bee produces only about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in her lifetime. Different flowers give honey its unique colors, from pale gold to dark amber. These facts remind us of just how precious each spoonful of honey really is. And that's the incredible journey of honey, from buzzing bees in a meadow, to careful hands of beekeepers, to the advanced processes of modern factories, all the way to your kitchen table. The next time you drizzle honey on pancakes or mix it into your tea, take a moment to remember the amazing teamwork of nature, humans, and technology behind that sweetness. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, Food Factory, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more stories about how your favorite foods are made. Until next time, stay curious and stay sweet like honey.